What's up, everybody? David here. Welcome back. Today we're tackling the big question: what will the crypto market look like in 2025? I've dug deep into the data to give you a realistic, no-hype perspective. We'll break down 4 coins: Pi Network, BNB, Litecoin, and a newcomer, Remitix. Each has a unique story and potential, and I'll unpack where I see their prices heading. Remember, this isn't financial advice, just a data-driven starting point for your own research. Let's dive in. First up, Pi Network, the viral crypto you've seen everywhere. The pitch mine crypto on your phone, no cost, and a user base in the tens of millions. That community is Pi's biggest strength, creating a powerful network effect. If even a fraction of users start transacting once Pi hits open mainnet, that's instant utility. But here's the catch. Pi is still in an enclosed mainnet. You can't trade it, cash it out, or swap it for Bitcoin. No open market means no real price, yet. Everything hinges on launching an open, decentralized mainnet. If they don't deliver, Pi's price in 2025 is zero. It's that simple. But if they do launch, expect a massive sell-off as millions cash out their free coins. The price could drop hard at first unless new investors and real utility step in. Pi's total supply is huge, 100 billion coins. That means even in a bullish scenario, we're not talking thousands per coin. So what's realistic? If the mainnet launches and stabilizes, I see Pi landing between 10 cents and 50 cents in 2025. If the ecosystem takes off, and developers build killer apps, maybe $1, $5 is possible. But that's the moonshot. For that to happen, Pi needs flawless execution, a thriving developer community, and listings on major exchanges. Without those, it's an uphill battle. Bottom line, Pi is a high-risk, high-reward play. It could be worth nothing, or it could surprise us all. Watch for the open mainnet launch, that's the make-or-break moment. If you're holding Pi, be ready for anything. It's a fascinating experiment in viral marketing and network effects. Will it become a top crypto, or just a footnote? Only time will tell. For now, keep your expectations grounded and your eyes on the mainnet news. If Pi delivers, it could be one of the most interesting stories in crypto. But if not, don't be surprised if it fades away. Either way, it's a project worth watching as 2025 approaches. The crypto world loves a wild card, and Pi is exactly that. Stay tuned for what happens next. The next few months will be critical for Pi's future. Will the world's largest crypto community turn hype into real value? We'll find out soon enough. Until then, keep your Pi expectations realistic. Let's move on to a more established player. Next up, BNB. Now let's talk BNB, Binance Coin, the backbone of the world's largest crypto exchange. BNB's value is all about utility trading fee discounts, powering the BNB smart chain, and fueling millions of daily transactions. Every trade, NFT mint, or DeFi move on Binance's ecosystem creates real demand for BNB. Add in Binance's quarterly token burns, and you've got a deflationary asset that gets scarcer over time. BNB has weathered bear markets better than most, thanks to its constant use and shrinking supply. So what's next for BNB in 2025? If the next bull run hits, BNB is primed to ride the wave. In the last cycle, it soared from $30 to nearly $700. While those gains are harder to repeat, the fundamentals are even stronger now. My 2025 prediction, BNB could break $1,000, possibly reaching $1,200 if the bull market is strong. Even in a moderate market, $750, $850 is realistic. The biggest risk? Regulation. Binance faces global scrutiny, and any major crackdown could hit BNB hard. Competition is another factor. Chains like Solana and Avalanche are fighting for market share. But BNB's deep integration with Binance and its thriving dApp ecosystem give it a major edge. Bottom line, BNB is one of the safer bets in crypto with real utility and deflationary mechanics. If you want exposure to the core of the crypto economy, BNB is hard to ignore. Watch for regulatory headlines, but expect BNB to be a top performer in 2025. Its fundamentals are rock solid, and the next bull run could push it to new heights. For investors, BNB offers a rare mix of stability and upside. It's not just a token, it's the engine of a global crypto powerhouse. If you're looking for blue-chip crypto, BNB is near the top of the list. The next cycle could be its biggest yet. Keep an eye on BNB as we head into 2025. Now, let's see if Litecoin can keep up. Is digital silver still a good bet? Let's find out. On to Litecoin. Time for Litecoin, the digital silver to Bitcoin's gold. Launched in 2011, Litecoin's been a reliable, secure, and fast alternative for over a decade. Its main strengths: 4 times the supply of Bitcoin, faster block times, and a flawless uptime record. Litecoin's halving events like Bitcoin's have historically triggered price surges. The last halving was in August 2023, setting the stage for a potential run in 2025. But the landscape has changed. Newer blockchains are faster and cheaper, and Bitcoin's Lightning Network challenges Litecoin's main use case. Development on Litecoin has slowed, and its ecosystem is much smaller than Ethereum or Solana. Still, Litecoin's brand and history keep it relevant, especially when bull markets send money flowing from Bitcoin into major altcoins. In 2021, Litecoin peaked over $400. With the next bull run and tighter supply, I see it breaking that high. My 2025 prediction, $450, $600 for Litecoin. It's not a moonshot, but it's a solid, grounded target for a legacy coin. The risk? Litecoin could get left behind if the market moves on to flashier, more innovative projects, but its reputation, liquidity, and trust factor are hard to beat. For many, it's the first altcoin they ever buy, and that matters. If history repeats, Litecoin will ride the next wave. It's a bet on crypto's past, and sometimes that's a smart move. If you want a reliable, large-cap altcoin, Litecoin still deserves a spot on your radar. Watch for its correlation to Bitcoin and the overall market cycle. If the bull run is strong, Litecoin will benefit, but don't expect 100x returns. Think steady, resilient growth. In crypto, legacy assets can surprise you. Litecoin's story isn't over yet. Let's see if it can shine again in 2025. Now let's check out a new contender. Remitix. Can it disrupt the remittance market? Meet Remitix RMI, a microcap aiming to revolutionize international remittances. Sending money across borders is slow, expensive, and frustrating. Remitix wants to fix that with blockchain. Their approach partner with local financial institutions and mobile money operators, making it easy for users to convert cash to crypto and back. The RMI token acts as the bridge. Transfers are instant, fees are tiny, and the process is seamless. The more people use Remitix, the more demand for Remi. Unlike many speculative tokens, Remi's value is tied directly to real-world usage. But as a new project, Remitix faces big risks, building partnerships, earning user trust, and standing out from competitors like Ripple and Stellar. Its focus on peer-to-peer remittances, rather than big bank transfers, could be its edge. So, what's the upside? If Remitix launches in key markets and processes even a few $1 million a month, the impact on Remi's price could be huge. With a small supply and low market cap, even modest adoption could mean a 50x or 100x move. My optimistic 2025 prediction: $2.50, $4 for Remi if they execute and the market is bullish. But this is high risk, high reward. If adoption stalls or competitors win, Remi could go to zero. That's the reality of early-stage crypto. For risk takers, Remitix is a shot at life-changing gains. For everyone else, it's a project to watch as it tries to disrupt a massive industry. If Remitix succeeds, it could be one of the breakout stories of 2025. But don't bet more than you can afford to lose. The remittance market is huge, but competition is fierce. Execution will be everything. If you're looking for the next big thing, keep an eye on Remi. The next year will be critical for its future. Will it deliver on its promise? Time will tell. For now, Remitix is a bold bet on real-world utility. Let's wrap up with some final thoughts. Here's what you need to know heading into 2025. That's my 2025 outlook for Pi Network, BNB, Litecoin, and Remitix. Pi is the wild card. $1, $5 if the mainnet launches.